Welcome back to We Care a Lot. I'm half the podcast, Mel.
I'm the other half, Sam.
Hey. I feel like every clip I say, or like beginning, I go, hey, or hey guys.
Hello. Well, because it's like our buffer. It's our in-between, like, okay, what are we talking about next?
So anyway, today we're going to talk about like the secrets of, thrifting, the perfect thrift.
Yeah. Which, are we experts?
I don't know if we're experts.
We're like amateur level thrifters.
Enjoy it.
Yeah. Definitely not going every weekend or regularly necessarily. Right. It's more so when an event is coming or you have money.
Or the money's there.
And you're let's do it.
Yeah.
So that's our expertise. So if you can relate, then period, we're the gals to come to. And I don't know, thrifting, I used to never thrift. Well, my mom hated shopping, so she would never say, let's go thrifting.
You were an online shopper. Right.
But like, she didn't like going to the mall. My mother.
Dude, could not relate. My mother was an addict, a shopping addict.
No, like Marshalls, little errands like that, fun, cute. But the mall was like, no. Why are we doing that? So like back to school shopping was tough for my mother. I mean, for everyone.
It was a wild time.
It was hard.
Yeah.
Anyways, so the idea of thrifting just would have never come to her mind. Like, you sit there for hours.
To like sift.
Combing. You come out with like maybe one thing sometimes. And you're like, but it feels so good when you find something.
I also think that it was maybe reserved or like seen as a specific thing back in the day. Like it was not cute. I mean, you know what I mean? And I think that's a big problem with what it is today, is that like, I think thrift stores are even jacking up their prices themselves. And it's like really hindering the people who were originally purchasing from these types of stores. Mm-hmm. But to not get sad.
But not to take it there.
Yeah. I mean, I thrifted a lot in like high school. But for like the cute elements of things.
Oh, right. The repurposing something fun. Which is still valid. Yeah. A valid use of a thrift store. I
remember like going in purposely like looking for like long skirts and like funky patterns, because it was just like the era of, and also actually.
Was it like chevron skirts or like what?
I couldn't tell you. It was just, I remember it being like, no, it was just like what's in today, like long flowy skirts,
just like
with
plain.
with like riding boots. Like it was that. Remember that era? Like
yes.
Tumblr era.
Yeah. We've circled back.
But then there's also like, I think the biggest piece that was like the thrifting nature for me was I could not afford like the Levi's or the like Urban Outfitters fucking like high-waisted shorts. So I had to go find high-waisted pants and then cut them myself.
Okay.
So that was...
See, that ended up being cuter probably. I had like one pair of American Apparel shorts that I wore to death. No. They were not... I wore them so much. Well, they were blue. My high school color was blue. So I'd always wear them for like Conquer Crazy is what we'd call it or whatever. And... Which, like, American Apparel was pretty inexpensive. Like, $28 for a pair of shorts, probably. Which is, like, not bad.
Was it? Because I don't remember. I remember being, like, out of budget.
No,
me.
I think I think it depended on what you're getting. But from what I remember is they were always having, like, those little cheapy tank tops, like, 3 for $14 or something, whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't even know when I got these shorts or what the deal was. But I wore them to death, and people told me I look like Lana Del Rey. And I was like... You know what?
These are working for me.
Born to die. Like, that's where I am right now.
Oh, full circle. Are you gonna wear them?
I don't have them. I think I could fucking fit those still.
I don't know, girl.
They were really small, like ass out, but I never got in trouble because it was Conquer Crazy.
They said that shit's going crazy.
And I had like Roxy ones that were really like corduroy Roxy shorts that were, kid you not, like the size of Hollister shorts. But obviously they fit me.
Hollister shorts?
Barely any fabric.
And they're literally like 6
board
inches.
Shorts.
Like
board
literally
shorts.
6
or
inches.
Not even board shorts. Boy short underwear, boxer, like you know what I mean?
Like briefs.
Yeah.
I think I had 2 pairs. Because I was like, it's within like It's cool.
Yeah.
My mom loved Hollister growing up. Like, for her, like, that was, like, the fancy store for us to purchase
and I mean,
from.
they always had good deals, I feel like.
And they did, and that's what my mom loved.
Yeah.
So, whatever. I went in and bought my little 2 shorts. I literally never wore them because I was so insecure in them.
I'm dead.
I just hate how they looked.
I never had shorts for some reason. I think I was just too insecure in general. I was like, I'm not even going to tap into that because the pants didn't fit right.
Dude, the way Hollister made me feel fat.
Literally. I thought I was morbid.
I thought I was literally morbidly obese. Because they, like, a size, like, actual, like, 4, they made you feel like you were a 10.
And I wasn't even a 4 in Hollister. I was like the highest size, like a 14 or whatever.
I think that's and also that's the highest they like went.
Right, yeah, they didn't go any bigger than that. Which I probably was more like an 8, 10 at the time, real, but I had to be like a 14 in Hollister, and I was like,
but that's so fucked up. They made me feel fat.
Yeah,
like if you weren't there 00, you're.
Meanwhile,
fat.
My friends were 00s, and I'm like,
from Hollister. Children.
And I was like, we have birthing hips at the ripe age of 12, so excuse me.
Oh, it was not the store for us. It's okay. No. You had the Latin lip, Latin hips.
They never also had the right length. They had L, which I was like, oh my god. But then they shrunk after the first wear, and I'm like,
yeah, it's because they were like fake material. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, that's beyond the point. You could probably find those pants at the thrift store now, but
it was probably a moment.
God, yeah, like, it was a need. But now I think, like, it's still a need.
Yeah.
Now it's, like, the consumerism of it all. Like, you kind of, like, don't even want to purchase from... Like, I feel so guilty. Like,
really?
Even purchasing from, like, actual stores.
Like Target.
I've never purchased from, like, Shein. I'm so proud to say that.
Neither have I.
Perfect.
Mostly out of...
Also, no shame to any reference who do. But, like, I'm just proud of the fact that I've never done that.
There's tea on that. Seeing Shein at the thrift store is crazy.
Goes crazy.
That goes
I've also never purchased them.
I haven't, mostly because I'm like, $4 at the thrift store, you probably cost 20 cents off Shein, so I'm pissed.
Literally.
And it's used. Which is whatever.
Fashion Nova's another one I have never purchased from.
Fashion Nova. Halloween?
What did I purchase from Fashion Nova?
I don't know. Didn't you guys buy Halloween, like, boots or something? Or, like, a
No, that was
costume?
from Dolls Kill.
You did.
What did I purchase?
Your Glinda costume, and then you did
that was from Dolls Kill.
Oh, okay. That's different? Like, in general?
That's different.
Like, it was
different. Expensive, so...
I hate that, too, when a fast fashion brand is charging a lot. Yeah. It's like...
Also, Dolls Kill's not a great, like...
good example either.
Good example of like bad consumerism as well, but
they all are. Amazon.
Let's be real. I purchased from Amazon, so I'm not
all the time.
I'm not any better from in these scenarios. But
it's tough.
I just feel guilty, and I feel like the only time I actually feel good about a purchase is when I'm like literally thrifting, and I either A, like ready to wear, or like B, I'm making it to something that I want to wear.
That part. Tough for me.
But
I never make it. I just don't.
Let's follow through.
The follow through is tough.
Right.
And that's why there is an appeal to just buying something ready.
Of course.
Exactly what you're thinking. Like, you're like, oh my god.
I like, for the Coachella stuff, which we'll talk about next week, but I have been looking at this website called Etiquette, and I'm like,
is it like
fast fashion-y? Just purchase these shorts? Like,
is it?
Yeah,
like,
it's fast fashion.
Okay, whatever.
But I'm like, I'll know exactly what I'm getting. And like it's in my mood board already. Right. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm thinking about it.
No, and then you have this bright idea of making it yourself, and it costs 3 times that than just buying it from someone.
Oh my god.
So
if I literally last year just purchased
what you wanted,
the brown skirt that I wanted. I mean, now I have a brown skirt that like I dyed myself. But
wait, you didn't even wear it?
No. I didn't wear it.
You didn't like it.
Because I didn't like it.
For the fit.
Yeah. But I literally dyed it 3 times.
Right. Almost had a panic attack bleaching. The sink was a lot. The tub
was scary. My hands were like dyed.
The stress and turmoil was not worth it.
I should have just bought it for $20 more. You know what I mean? Like,
it's all hindsight.
Yeah. But that's why I'm at Anyway, that's not what this episode is.
But that's the thing with thrifting. So I think number 1 secret is like start early if you're looking for a specific event.
Right.
Because if you're like, I'm just going to thrift it. I'm going to thrift the perfect pair of pants that I'm going to DIY or that are going to be like the perfect boyfriend. Babe. You could spend hours at a thrift store, a whole weekend at different thrift stores and be like,
I'm like, listen, also maybe when thrifting wasn't a big thing.
Yeah.
Like, now it's like everyone's going for the same purpose kind of thing. Especially when a trend is happening, you know?
If you're looking for a trendy thing too.
What I don't understand is those bitches that are on TikTok. They're like, I just found this new thrift store. Oh, yeah. And there's like this thing and this thing and this thing. They're just showing all these cute things.
Like, they go when that store opens.
It's also like, it sounds like you just walked in and everything was there.
Oh, yeah. Like, you didn't comb for hours or yeah. Yeah. Last time I was at the thrift store, I was trying on things because, like, a lot of them don't have, like, dressing rooms or whatever. Oh, yeah. So I was trying on things over my clothes. And the stairs... Sometimes I'll get, it's usually a nice older woman who will be like, that's cute, you need it, or something, right? You know? She's like, I love that. But then it's always, like, teenage girls who want to throw shade. And I'm like, get over it.
Literally.
And it's because they're insecure about doing it themselves, so they want to judge me. And I get it, because I was there, too.
Good like, for you, kid, dude. I'd feel insecure.
I was like, whatever. I'm not going to remember your face. I'm probably going to see you at Target later and not even realize it was you.
You're right.
So... It's tough when you go to the thrift store and not being able to try on things, I think, is number two.
Number two, go in like wearing something that's shoes able to take them off easily. Mm-hmm. Some slip-ons, something are really good.
Whatever, sandals, whatever.
Like you just said, like wearing something like tight, like a legging or shorts.
Spandexy materials.
Yeah, something that you could just like, that snatches you because then you like also are basically naked. Versus like wearing jeans and putting jeans on top. You know, that's not going to work.
Jeans is tough.
So something like that to just kind of like slip it on is best.
Yeah, that is the secret number 2.
Yeah.
Also, I guess number 3 would be like knowing what days certain stores are getting inventory.
Also deals though.
And the deals, which days are like 50% off or what color, you know, tags depending on the store. I don't know those usually. I'm always on a whim. Like, I'm going to go in, and then if there's a sale, I'm like, slay, there's a sale.
I don't, like, religiously go to one thrift store. Mm-hmm. I think the one that I've been to the most is the one, like, by your house right here.
With the, like, 50% off weekends?
Yeah. But even then, I don't know, like, the sales.
It's just every other weekend.
Yeah.
They have 50% off. But anyway, so I think that's another good thing. And also getting coupons, signing up for, like, member programs. Savers is big on that. And that saved me so much money. Also... I've had the coupon work. Nobody tells Savers this, but I've had the coupon work when it didn't necessarily apply. Like, it was like, spend $30, get 20% off. And I was like, I'm going to try it anyway. And I spent $10. They still took, like, $1.20 off
They're just trying to trick you.
And I was like,
it's not my fault you don't know how to make coupons.
Not my fault your little system isn't working.
I think, like, on a separate note, of like thrifting that's like not in person, I think something that I've found really helpful, I haven't like fully made the transition over, but I've been really enjoying like using things like Poshmark, eBay.
I think I say ThredUp. Is that like
ThredUp is also one. I don't know, I haven't like fully joined the ThredUp game.
No, I feel like it's harder.
I think they curate too much and that kind of bothers me. Also, like the Real, I can't afford anything on there, but
the Real would be nice to jump on. It would be good to jump on and catch something there.
But yeah, I think like those online shops are also really helpful. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm looking for a jacket specifically lately that like I also I have another tip. This is more, again, like, online stuff, but, like, if you follow, like, a vintage shop, like, on Instagram or, like, whatever it is, this fucked up. But if, like, if their prices seem kind of ridiculous to you, completely okay. Look for the same item on, like, eBay. It's much cheaper. Same condition. Most of the time.
That's a good hack. That is a good hack.
And no shade to small businesses. No shade at all.
Yeah.
But, like, their pages are curated feeds. And if that's how you want to purchase and get the ideas from them, completely okay. Mm-hmm. But I do think that like if you're in need of one item that you're like, oh my god, they have it, try eBay again.
Yeah, see, that's also the tough thing about thrifting is you wait so long sometimes to find like the perfect whatever, and you don't buy it, and then you're like, I should have just got that other one. I have that moment a lot.
Yeah,
but But then I also have moments where I'm like, why did I buy this? I'm never gonna wear it.
Honestly, same.
Like, it was $3.
And then you're going through your closet and you're like, oh, I might get rid of that.
Who thought this was a good idea?
It's the repurposing one again.
It's just...
For me, yeah.
I just don't have occasions to wear things either. And I'm like, okay, whatever. This is not the point of this.
There's another point I was gonna make.
So online shopping, you like that you're looking for a jacket.
Yeah. I think also, like, eBay's more so talked about now in, like, the, like, thrifting type of community of things. Like, you can find on TikTok, like, certain keywords for certain, like, types of shoes or trends or whatever that you're looking for to find items. That's also what's fun. It's, like, you're not looking for a specific, like, brand of shoe or anything, but it's, like, these styles.
Like red ballet.
Yeah,
flats,
right.
Or whatever.
So, that's my tip.
Okay, T. Yeah, I hadn't thought of the online aspect of thrifting.
That's what I'm doing part of it for Coachella.
I mean, it is nice because you don't have to physically be somewhere. It's like both are overwhelming in their own way. You know? Different ways. Also, like thrifting with a friend, maybe another pro tip. But also, if you guys have the same style, it can get tough. It's like, I want that.
You and Logan fighting for jeans?
She got so butthurt about the waffle.
The waffle?
Yeah, she was mad.
And the jeans.
Yeah, and these jeans. But it's fine. I found her black pair. It's fine. But anyways, going with friends does help, though, in general. Because then you have someone to feed off. Like, does this look good? What do you think? Whatever. Also, another set of eyes. Because it does get exhausting thrifting. So sometimes you be skipping. You're like, eh. And then someone comes back through it. And they're like, did you see this? You're like...
That's you for me. Like, I get so overwhelmed so
You're
quickly.
Like, go.
I'm like, I don't see anything I like. And then you start pulling things, and I'm like, oh, that's really cute. Okay,
wait a minute.
An important tip is to make sure that you're, like, in the fucking right headspace for it, because too many times have I gone and not been, like...
In the mood
to, like, search for so fucking long.
Yeah, that's fair.
Get yourself a little nice coffee and put your little music on if you're by yourself or whatever, even if you're not. Tell your friend, hey, I'm gonna like disappear for a sec.
Just find me if you need me. Yeah, I think the mindset is everything, because sometimes I'll go thinking, not necessarily thinking I want to thrift, but knowing that I need something or want to find something, and I literally just go in looking for that thing and leave. Like, I know I really want cowboy boots. That's high on my list. And so sometimes I'll just go into the store, look at the shoe section, browse around a little other sections, but I'm not, like, looking at jeans, looking at, like, oh my God, what do I think? No.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's one purpose. I'm not in the mood to actually
like, what
thrift.
are you there for? Yeah. That's a good one, too.
So, I was thinking, this isn't a tip, but I was thinking the tough thing as, like... In our influencer era, thrifting, I think, is not frowned upon, but just, like, it's definitely not incentivized in a influencer space, because you can't tag that shit. Like, people are like, where'd you get that? And you're like,
vintage.
Oh my God, some girl called a digital camera vintage the other day, and I was like, babe, stop it. It's not, you're just using the word vintage wrong.
Literally
I
wrong.
get what you're saying. It's maybe old school is maybe more so what we'd call digital camera. It's old school. But now it's new school again. It's cool again.
But I'm thinking, like,
is it vintage?
Because, like, when we were, like, in 2008, like, stuff from, like, the 80s was vintage. Was it not? No.
Oh my God, was that 20 years ago? No, we're not 20 years yet.
But almost. So, like, in 4 years, it's vintage.
In 4 years, you can call it vintage. But chill, babe. I'm not vintage.
I'm not vintage yet. Yeah.
But, yeah, anyways. So, it's just... interesting, I guess, like a side note. I don't know why I'm thinking about that, but I just was.
Yeah.
But that's why you don't really see, and I think that's the problem with our generation of enjoying thrifting for sure, but also the fast fashion always wins. Like the Amazon pages, all the people with the Amazon storefronts of the dresses and tops.
Easy.
It's like, oh my God, that top is really nice. Also, I will say thrifting.
I'm like...
Thrifting, like, actually really cute women's clothing can sometimes be the most difficult task, because I think finding baggy men's jeans or men's, you know,
which is like why the baggy, like, swaggy look is like more mask look is back, because it's just easier to find.
Yeah.
But then I feel like I follow some, like, some thrifters who are like this like cute like little like
frilly
top, and I'm like, yeah, but would I also wear that? Probably not.
Right. It is a very specific look.
Maybe we're just not looking through the same set of eyes. You know what I mean? Like she's going for the frilly tops, and we're going in like
baggy pants.
What's gonna make me look
baggy
swaggy.
Pants, men's clothing.
Yeah. With like a touch of feminine.
And then I'm like plain skirt so I can wear a giant sweater over.
We find the biggest jacket I could find.
Truly, though, that is kind of part of it. But there is good women's clothing, you know.
It's hard to find, but yeah.
But I think it's more of like a curated thrift store that has like easy to find, like cute slip dresses. Maybe I'll go back to that one thrift store that was curated in Whittier.
Oh.
And it was like that yellow slip dress.
That was cute.
I'm gonna go back. But it was kind of expensive, but it was cute. See, that's also the thing. Curated thrift stores are not the same as thrift stores, okay?
No, the curated ones
it's like a vintage store.
Yeah, it's basically vintage because it's so expensive.
Yeah.
Which I get. You're paying for a curated, like, fee in a sense.
Mm-hmm. I do get it.
I get it.
It saves a lot of fucking time.
No.
How much was that yellow slip dress? Like,
I think it was like 40
bucks. It's
Girl,
not bad.
It's not bad.
Like, there's shit on Amazon for $40. Rethinking everything. Okay, well, that's also know the distinction between if you're going to a vintage quote unquote thrift store or like a Goodwill, a Savers, a little mom and pop thrift. I love a little mom and pop thrift.
Me too.
I found some gems there.
That's where the gems are. Mm-hmm. Go to not Goodwill. Yeah. Go to Savers is okay. I think there's a lot of good things there.
There's not good shoe section usually. I've seen people find really nice purses at Savers, and I'm like,
where are they at?
Where's the vintage Coach at my Savers? Hello.
But like, I think the mom and pop shops are the ones that have like those expensive This is fucked up, but I'm gonna say it. I feel like they have expensive pieces that they don't know is good.
Yeah.
So,
but it's a business model. It's a business model.
It is.
They said volume over high prices. You can't. So. Maybe they should hire you. You should let them know. Yeah. Like after you purchase it, after deal done, be like, by the way, some of these things in here are really expensive. Yeah. You should be. Well, anyways.
I think also like a tip that I like am now. It's not really a tip, but I think this is a thought.
Okay.
As I'm like shopping for thrifted pieces these days, I do definitely like kind of just grab like whatever I am like gravitated towards, but like lately as like a late 20s girl, I'm trying to find pieces that are like gonna last long and are good quality. So I definitely started looking at like the tags and what kinds of materials everything is made out of. I'm less likely to purchase some stuff that's made from just like spandex or like polyester, nylon. I mean, it just depends.
Unless it's for a look. That's one day.
Right.
Whatever.
And or if like that's what the fabric is supposed to do. You know what I mean?
It's supposed to fall apart, Mom. I'm supposed to end up naked at the end of the night.
But what I mean is like,
I know what you mean.
This is like cotton.
Yes.
You're saying waffle shirt.
Oh.
But like if I saw this and it was made out of polyester instead, I wouldn't purchase it because I know it's gonna like shrink, tear, whatever, versus just buying the cotton one for like $5 more or $3 more or whatever
if they have it.
If they have it.
Right.
But I think like that's another tip that I'm like starting to recognize that I'm like doing as I'm thrifting is like no longer just looking for the cool fun piece, but like
that you're gonna wear maybe.
Yeah. It's like, let's get some staples in here, girl, that are gonna last for a minute.
Okay, also I think maybe this is a personal tip, but just put the jackets down. Like, babe, how many jackets do you need? I have 3 leather jackets now. I had none last year.
You had none. You were looking for one.
I had one black moto, like very specific Topshop one.
Right.
And then I was like, I want a black oversized. Now I have one black oversized.
Okay.
One fitted black leather jacket. One brown fitted leather jacket.
Period.
So, like, makes sense.
You could probably
and I'm like,
another.
I could use like a red or like a fun color one or or like a less distressed one, you know? Yeah. But like put the jackets down, baby.
I'm obsessed with jackets. I feel like I'm more insecure about my arms lately, so like jackets are
what
just
is that?
thing.
It's like turning 26.
It?
It's like your arms.
They're looking rough, girl.
Appalling. Appalling. It's because we're looking at Olivia Rodrigo and like 21-year-olds.
12-year-olds with their fucking skinny arms.
And Kylie Jenner, who's literally my age, but...
There was this TikTok of this girl who, like, her... I don't remember exactly what happened, but I guess her boyfriend told her that she had Florence Pugh arms. Oh, she hates her arms. And she's like, you have Florence Pugh arms. And she's like, I love my arms now.
I've never seen Florence Pugh... Or, like, I have, but are they, like, really giving, or what?
It's just like
it's just that they're hers.
They're just normal, dude. They're just normal arms, but because they're Florence Pugh's arms, like now it's cool. You can understand like a normal girl arm. Like
I need to look at her arm to see if that's accurate. Like if I have her arm.
She's not like
super
very
toned.
petite. Like she's like a normal sized woman.
Like short.
Not well. What I mean, like small this way. She's not giving Ariana Grande. Is what I'm trying to say.
Oh my god, Ariana
that girl's
Grande.
Small. Love her, but
some people are just born to be small.
Yeah. She's very petite in all ways.
Physically. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
She has a big voice.
Oh.
So
kind of not. Anyways. Yeah, the jackets, I think I just need to put them down. Because it's like, how many jackets can you have to just cover the basic outfit you have underneath because you have nothing else to wear under the jacket?
I don't know if I agree. I feel like it's just another like accessory in my opinion.
It is. I agree, but it's like at a certain point you gotta step aside and start building up the other stuff because
you're right.
The focus shouldn't be anyway the jackets.
Yeah, now I have only jackets and not shirts.
Right. Exactly. That's my point.
Yeah.
So like, yes, if you see a jacket and it's everything you need and more, buy it. But don't be going straight to the jackets because I'm criminally. Like, I do that every time.
For me right now, it's stop going to the t-shirts. You have enough t-shirts.
What, like plain?
Just t-shirts.
Like
I'm fine with getting some staple, like black, white, blah, 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 whatever. Uh-huh. But, like, graphic tees, put them down. You have enough. Put them fucking down.
You know what's interesting?
What?
So, the Calvin Klein and Hanes t-shirts that they sell in, like, the men's section, right? They're, like, $3. Mm-hmm. A pack of brand new ones is, like, $12 for 4.
Right.
And I'm like...
Right. What's the material made out of, though?
They're the same shirt.
From the same era?
Yeah, like, the stitch is just a fucking regular... and I'm like...
Yeah.
What are we doing? It's gonna look vintage in 3 washes. Like, just...
Yeah. Well, if you do want, like, a vintage t-shirt, a quick, like, tip is to find on the arm... they're called single stitch. So if it's double stitch, it's like much newer and like probably shitty cotton material. But a single stitch
cotton has great commercials.
The single stitch though, it's probably like made in the US and it's probably from like earlier years, and it's like better quality.
There are some brands that do make better quality, is what I'm trying to say. Like
for
the ones
sure.
we bought for
expensive.
Our brand.
Right.
Yeah, I wonder how much they are if you were to buy. You can't buy them as a consumer, can you? Those shirts.
No.
They were nice. Heavy duty.
They were heavy duty. Fuck. They're from Los Angeles Apparel, no? Or
I think so. Right? Or were they from his friend?
No, it was Los Angeles Apparel. We paid extra.
It was. Well, we didn't. Anyway, good tip on the tee shirts.
On the tee
shirts. What else, like shopping wise though? That's a good tip. Oh, the leather. Like checking if leather's gonna wear out when you buy it. What is the secret?
I forgot the secret though.
I don't know, but it's just like if you rub it and that shit falls apart, then
you fucking know.
We're so good at leather. But no, also like if it's something pleather, I hate to thrift pleather. Like what are we doing?
Don't
what are we
do
doing?
It.
Don't get a pleather purse. Don't get a pleather shoe.
Well, pleather purse is probably.
Well, depend if it's like a look, right? Like specific. But if it's like you're going for vintage Coach and you pick up a pleather purse, it's way different. But I don't know, does anybody have the tips on where to find really cute purses? Like,
I think with purses though, I think it's like you need to start feeling comfortable spending more money.
No, that is fine, but I never see any name brand. It's always like,
I feel like I've seen them, but
like tourist.
I'm just not ready.
Stops. Really?
Yeah.
Well, it depends, I guess. I'm not talking like Louis Vuitton or anything. Like the real type purse. Something below that. Like people are literally thrifting Prada bags at Savers for $15.
They're probably not real.
No, this girl looks and like does all the little, you know, sciencey thing, like, hey, this stitch, here's the logo, whatever. And I'm like, she's also in New Mexico though. Another hack.
Another hack. Go out of state.
If you're traveling, no, go to the thrift store. That's a good one.
Not even out of the state, because we went to Ventura for Logan's dad's birthday. We popped into a random Goodwill.
Exactly.
She found like the most amazing like old vintage boots. You've seen them. They're
I need to
great.
go to Ventura.
Go to Ventura.
Just go to the middle of nowhere to thrift.
Actually,
that's actually a really good tip. So that makes sense now. Now I'm thinking about the bag. Fuck. Why didn't I thrift when I was traveling? God, missed opportunities. But
yeah,
I mean,
you know what we should do? Like go to Santa Barbara and thrift. Because I feel like all the rich old ladies.
Also the rich aspect of playing it. Sometimes you go to the really rich neighborhood, and sometimes you go to the just middle of nowhere.
Right.
But the rich one,
try both.
You can't hit a vintage curated thrift store. You have to hit a thrift store or mom and pop that doesn't know what's going on.
Or like a Goodwill, like a shitty Goodwill,
just regular
or
old Goodwill
or a Savers.
What else is there other than Goodwill and Savers? Where else do people go?
I don't know of any other ones, to be honest.
The Goodwill of Orange County.
Ones? Good.
She hit.
Have you ever done the bins?
No, I haven't.
It's intense. I did it with my mom once.
Yeah, you told me. I think we talked about it on the podcast for something. Did we? We talked about you wearing gloves, or your mom was.
No, she said we should have came with gloves. I said you are right, man.
Definitely
There's literal skid marks on these things, like disgusting. They don't care. They literally put like underwear in there. I don't know if that's changed.
That?
I don't know.
Babe, throw it away. No one wants to reuse these.
And then somewhere in there's like vintage t-shirts and like beautiful bags in this mess. It's literally like you're dumpster diving. It's great.
Wow.
Try it out. But don't do it in LA because these bitches are crazy.
Yeah, they're probably yanking and just...
even when I went, it was like, literally I was like in high school or like early college.
It's probably more resellers.
There were so many resellers there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still probably even worse, but anyway.
More like, maybe like kind girls that are like, I'm gonna be, you know, there's like, I'll thrift for you, and this is the vibe. You know what I'm talking about? Like, they go on TikTok and they're like, this girl asked me to thrift for her. She's looking for a fur coat, a blah, blah, blah.
That's so fun. Why can't that be my job?
We try it, bitch.
Okay. New business. Now we're curated thrifting shoppers.
But literally, she'll just literally say, this is what you're looking for, and then I'm gonna go find it for you in your size. And then ships it off to you.
That's so nice.
So, like, if I could afford someone to do that for me,
I would do it.
But also, I feel like that would be a flex if you lived in different states. Because LA's tough. I think you'd be driving around a lot to find good stuff, you know? As opposed to maybe somewhere.
That's true.
But maybe not. I don't fucking know.
But anyway, I think that's all the tips I got.
Maybe, like, when it comes to the drink in hand, be wary of which thrift stores have restrooms.
Oh my god, yes.
Because sometimes, and then when you have to pee, it's over.
It's over. I'm
not paying attention to shit. I'm like,
I need to piss right now.
I have to pee. Please get me the fuck out of here. So
get yourself a sheepy.
Don't drink.
Piss in the parking lot, girl.
Piss in the parking lot, girl.
Have them put the items on hold for you.
That's true. If you do really have to pee. But also, I do kind of have a gripe about that with thrift stores and restrooms. Like, I'm here for hours.
Like, yeah. You want me to
have a public restroom.
You want me to search for things and you're not going to let...
Common courtesy?
Decency, dude.
Fucking restroom?
Do you know who I am?
Yeah.
My fucking bladder.
It's tough.
But yeah.
What else is there other than bathroom? I feel like there's something else. Okay, we said go early.
Go early. Know your deals.
I think also having like a manifestation type vibe, like intentions of what I'm looking for, is so helpful. And telling the group.
Yes.
If there's a group.
I think like, yeah, you should, I mean, if you're literally just like, I want to go thrifting for fun today, that's totally cool. But I do think like going in with an intention of what you're looking for is really helpful, because then you can like know what sections to go to, also look at the color variations that you're like looking for or whatever, instead of just like having to go through every single aisle, which is still helpful. Maybe you can still do that, but after you find your necessary items. But like, yeah,
even if you set the intention like, I'm gonna have fun, it's maybe that the intention is you're gonna get really fun shit out of it because you're like, I'm not looking for anything specific.
I feel like the thrift stores can like hear you when you're entering the building.
It's a positive attitudes, ladies. Walking through,
and that's probably sometimes why I don't find shit, because I don't go in with the right mood.
Yeah, it makes all the difference, honestly.
But yeah, I think that's it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed this, also like let us know your best thrift item.
Oh yeah,
because I feel like
most proud moment
gold when you find like just the right thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway,
we'll put that on like a Spotify poll.
Yeah, I'll just throw it up. But yeah, let us know what you think of the episode, if you liked it or not. Hopefully you did.
Should we talk about the haters really quickly?
Just really, or glowing hour.
Okay, so come back for glowing hour to hear about the haters. Okay.
But yeah, we appreciate you being here.
See you guys in glowing hour.
Bye.